Hello, myself Dr. Deepak Shirbhate. I'm working as a principal of Vikramshila Polytechnic, Darapur, Taluka Daryapur, District Amravati, Maharashtra State of India. And today I'm going to demonstrate you virtual reality modeling language script for elevation grid control using Vivati Studio. So elevation grid we have seen in the previous video, or you can search my previous video for the elevation grid. Now in this particular video we will be dealing with the script which will be controlling the elevation grid. It means that it will control the height of the elevation grid, and for that one script is required which will control the entire animation. So let us start with the demonstration. So this will be the node graph or tree for the elevation grid controller script. So we will be having one time sensor, there will be one script, there will be one elevation grid and two routes. The time sensor is simple time sensor having a period of 10 seconds, and we have to check the loop as well as auto start. So that's why I have written S, means you have to check the loop as well as auto start. So this is actually VRML script, or you can say JavaScript, which will be controlling the elevation grid. So this particular script you have to copy and paste into the script field, and then you have to create the required fields. 5 fields will be required. First field will be set fraction, second will be height change, third will be wave number, fourth will be constant, and fifth will be amplitude. So you have to create 5 fields, and the elevation grid is like this. I have called this as swelling. So it is a flat plane which is having a swelling in one direction, and x spacing is 0.2 and z spacing is 0.15. The routes will be like this. The first route will be from time sensor to script, and the second will be from script to elevation grid. Now you have to remember that in this particular exercise you should not create a group route between script and elevation grid group. You have to directly attach the route from script to the elevation grid, not to the group. If you attach it to the group, then there will be some problem. You will not find the required node or field in the group. So we will start with the elevation grid control script. This is the elevation grid. You can see that it is having a swelling in one direction, convex and concave surface in the respective direction. The wireframe model will look like this. So this is the elevation grid. Elevation grid is basically, it is a plane in and we have given some, say, height in z direction, that is called as elevation grid. And this will be the script. I have already copied that script into one text file. The same script I will copy and paste into the script. So we will start with Vivati Studio. You open the Vivati Studio and open the scratch file, the new file, and then you can start with the elevation grid. Now import the elevation grid that you want to control. Now I want to control the elevation grid which I have created in this particular, this is the refined elevation grid. This is the required elevation grid. Now check whether it is at absolute 0.0.0 coordinate. Yes, it is at 0, 0, 0. Now we will have a look of elevation grid. Call it as swelling for simplicity. This is the elevation grid. I have changed the color from green to yellow because yellow will be the contrast color. Then you can create the time sensor. The loop is by default checked. You just check the auto start, and then you can go for creating the script. Now you give the name to the script so that it can be easily identified. Say elevation grid EG control script, script script, edit script. Now we will open that text file which I have created. This is having a script. You just copy and paste the script into this particular field. Then you can add the field. Total 5 fields will be required. This field will be called as set fraction. Then add the respective fields. This will be height changed. Then third will be the wave number. Then there will be fourth field. Constant. And fifth will be amplitude. So 5 fields will be there. Now in set fraction, that is the first field, you have to change MF SF float. Input only. In the height changed, MF float, output only. Wave number, initialize in the access type and give the initial value as 3. SF float, initialize only. SF float, initialize only. Access type will be initialize only. Now I'm just reordering actually that particular script. The first route will be from time sensor to the script. The second route will be from script to elevation grid. It should be directly to the elevation grid, not to the group. Okay, so now what we will do is that we will check the output. I have created the output, I think over here. And you can see that the elevation grid will be controlled like this. So it is becoming flat, and then in the wireframe model you will see such type of output. You can adjust the amplitude, and with amplitude adjustment you can control the wave, amplitude of the wave. So this is how elevation grid can be controlled. I think it is very clear how it can be controlled, and this is very easy actually, not so complicated. Now I have created some other elevation grids that will be of your interest. You can control the elevation grid representing the chessboard. You can control the elevation grid which is generated with automatic terrain generator. The puddle plash elevation grid, there are two puddle plash, 10 by 10 and 40 by 40. You can try controlling both the elevation grids for the puddle plash, and the information is available in the description. It is available in the comment section. You can download the code and you can practice the code, and in case of any query or clarification you can contact me. So thank you for watching this video, and the free code is available in the description. Check out the comments for other tutorials on Vivity Studio. Thank you.